organizations for whom I have the utmost respect, and one of them is Right to Life. I am forever grateful, specifically for the Georgia Right to Life, because I found them to be people who are principled, not political. And by that I mean that it's not so much about which way the wind happens to be blowing. What they want to know is, do you truly stand for the sanctity of every human life and believe that every life has intrinsic worth and value, and that it is our job to protect human life, because there's nothing else that so signifies who we are as a free people. That all of us are created equal. All of us are created equal. At the very heart of this nation is the idea that none of us is more valuable than someone else, and that none of us are less valuable than someone else. All of us have equal intrinsic worth and value to God and to each other. And the reason that I am pro-life is the same reason that I believe that the Declaration of Independence was a document inspired when our founders said that we hold these truths to be self-evident. That all of us are created equal and are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights. Among these, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And in part because of my great respect for the Georgia Right to Life, I know this, that they wouldn't be behind Congressman Deal for governor if they didn't know what I know to be true. That he did not simply find his political voice for life in order to run for this office, because his voice comes from within. It's always been there, and his voting record reflects it, and that's why the Georgia Right to Life are with him. And there's another group that I always kind of want to know, where do they stand? Because I find, too, that they are what I would call politically pure. By politically pure, which is an oxymoron perhaps in itself, but politically pure means that they're not just going to take sides in a race because they like one candidate over another and due to personality or even party. I found that this is an organization that they're blind to party. They're principled when it comes to an issue, and that's the National Rifle Association. Organizations like Right to Life and NRA that say that Nathan Deal is a true conservative's conservative, and that his position on protecting our Second Amendment rights and protecting life is genuine, then as far as I'm concerned, you don't have to look through 40 pages of a brochure to see if it's true.